Since Eastern State Penitentiary's opening in 1829, animals played significant roles in the operations of the prison and the lives of people who lived and worked here. Horses, pigs, dogs, and cats were used for various purposes, including security, labor, pest control, companionship, and even food.
Horses in particular were integral to the functioning of the penitentiary. During the 19th century, horses were used for a range of tasks, from drawing water from wells to transporting officials in and out of the prison. Early blueprints show designated stables.
An epizootic, or widespread animal disease, affected the horses at the penitentiary, leading to the sickness and death of several animals. The warden at the time, Edward Townsend, documented the deaths.
At an early hour this morning, the watchman called me in to announce that our old horse Jerry had lain down and died. He served the institution faithfully for 12 years. Dogs also played an important operational role at Eastern State Penitentiary, especially in maintaining security. In the 19th century, dogs such as bloodhounds, bulldogs, and Great Danes were used to intimidate prisoners, roaming the yards and sometimes entering the cell blocks at night. Critics drew comparisons to the practices of southern prison camps, where dogs were used to instill fear in the incarcerated population. Neighbors complained about the dogs barking at night, and by the early 20th century, Eastern State no longer relied on dogs to secure the penitentiary.
In the 20th century, the role of dogs at Eastern State shifted. No longer relied upon for security, dogs were instead kept as companions for both prisoners and staff. Some of the dogs even received prisoner numbers, including Pep C-2559, who was gifted to Eastern State Penitentiary by the governor of Pennsylvania in 1924. Folklore says that Pep was sentenced to Eastern State for killing the governor's wife's cat. But the truth is that the governor had seen other states use dogs as therapy for people in prison and wanted to bring the concept to Pennsylvania. Newspapers reported that Pep was beloved by all and lived at Eastern State Penitentiary until old age, when he was pardoned to live with a retired guard.
In the 1950s, Joseph Brierly, Major of the Guards, brought his beagle, Lady, to the penitentiary on weekends. Lady enjoyed spending time with the men on the baseball field and even rounded the bases during games. Pigs were also kept at Eastern State until 1893, when a Philadelphia law prohibited the keeping of hogs within the city limits. The pigs were used for eating garbage and other waste material, an essential role in maintaining the cleanliness of the penitentiary. There are some records that indicate that pigs may have also been slaughtered on site.
Historically, cats were kept for both companionship and pest control. In 1913, the prison newspaper printed an ad seeking 50 ratters and mousers. Families traveling for the summer could drop off their cats at the penitentiary and have them cared for free. When the penitentiary closed in 1971, a colony of feral cats took over the property. Dan McLeod, a city employee, took care of them well into his retirement, and today, a plaque sits on site commemorating his dedication to the cats.
Perhaps most surprisingly, wild animals occasionally made their way into the penitentiary. In 1863, an eel got stuck in a reservoir pipe, cutting off water to 3 cell blocks. In 1884, a wild turkey was found on the roof of cell block 7. The relationship between animals and prisons has evolved since the days of Eastern State Penitentiary, but the connection remains strong. Today, organizations such as New Leash on Life USA and Alley Cat Allies collaborate with prison administrations to provide training and care for rescue dogs and cats. These programs not only offer valuable job training to incarcerated people, but also provide them with an opportunity to build life skills like empathy and responsibility through caring for animals.
At New Leash on Life USA, rescue dogs receive much-needed training and, in turn, are placed in loving homes, offering a fresh start for both the animals and the incarcerated participants. Alley Cat Allies cares for dozens of cats in New Jersey prisons. They promote the positive impact animals can have in prison, such as reduced recidivism rates and improved well-being of incarcerated people and staff who interact with animals. Programs like these have become increasingly popular in prisons across the country, demonstrating the value of animals in prison settings.
How does the presence of animals in prison challenge traditional views of punishment and rehabilitation?